I ran into a couple kids the other night, not even kids now, mid-40s, and it's crazy. Everyone that I run into from my grade, it was just like, 25, 27 years in some cases have gone by. You just pick up right where you left off, talking about, hey, they got kids or whatever they're doing, and then you just start talking about all the dumb we did. I had a couple buddies of mine come in last night, and I'm not going to name the name of the school, but he had this. I'll tell the quick version of the story. All right, it's the late 80s. Appetite for Destruction is just catching on. People are playing the cassette tape. We're at this party. Two of my psycho friends, one of them's gone now, rest his soul. They go upstairs, to go to a different party. All right? They both leave. 10 minutes later, they come back. One of them had a flat top gash going almost like someone tried to part his hair by splitting his scalp. He's got this 4-inch gash on top of his head, and the other guy's got a separated shoulder and a fat lip. And we're like, what the fuck happened? They're like, oh, we just walked into this party. We said, hey, is this a party? And they just started beating us up, right? So this fucking mob goes up the goddamn stairs, right? And we're going up the stairs all drunk, and we hear the party. And the biggest psycho out of all of us knocked on the door. And the person inside goes, hello. And he goes, hey, excuse me, is there a party in here? And the fucking dude opened the door, and then it just fucking bedlam. I'll never forget the sound of that, because it was all hardwood floors. It was like fucking what appeared to be 20 on 20, everybody throwing fucking haymakers and blah, 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 blah. Long story short, the fucking smoke clears, and I'm kind of looking over at the people we were fighting, and it's like 6 guys and 6 women, and there's a board game that's fucking all over the place. We went to the wrong party. They were in there playing like Risk or something, and then 20 drunks came in. Just wasn't 20. It was like, I don't know, it was like 8 of us. And I don't know, the real party was upstairs. And what's funny was the kids upstairs, they actually sued my friends because what they said happened didn't really fucking happen. So we were talking about just all of those days. There's so many funny details of some of my friends, and I don't want to share them all with you because I'm afraid someone else is going to steal it and put it in a script, because there's a couple of details from these guys. First, he's always like, dude, that's fucking hilarious. You got to put that in something. But so we were just talking about all those old days, and oh my God, this guy got mad at the other guy, and he threw a keg right through his fucking windshield. I got arrested for drinking and driving because I was trying to get home to the fucking Patriots-Rams game. That was when I got pulled over, and I remember the cop pulled me over, and he said, where you coming from? And I said, fucking Boston. He goes, fucking Boston? You want to get out of the car, please? And I thought, what a shit show. I remember when I fucking was trying to put my finger to my nose. From fucking 8 to 12 went good as far as the arm movement, but when I went 12 to 6, it felt like somebody else's hand just came down and slapped me in the head. And he goes, you want to turn around and face the car and put your arms out and try to stand on one? He was just trying to get me in the position. He just fucking cuffed me. It was bad. It was bad. I blew a 1-9, Thought I had the 2. All right, let's do a little more advertising here. That's good. Fucking convicted drunk driver. Oh, for fuck's sakes, what happened? Something? I absolutely fucking 100% hate computers. I had all my questions. What happened? What does it mean when you click on it? Oh, there it is. I like how I was just going to ask you that like you could answer me on a recording. All right, Fed Up. Hey, Bill, saw a great documentary called Fed Up. A few things they talked about sounded like stuff you'd mentioned on the podcast. I was wondering if you've seen it. It focuses on the dangers of sugar and the addiction that most Americans have. Definitely check it out if you haven't. No, I've read enough. I haven't read. I read a little bit, but I mostly watched a bunch of documentaries, and I've pretty much found that they're right on. They're very accurate. But I tell you, it's very difficult to try to eat food now that has not been tampered with on some level. And I try to be empathetic to the people that grow the food, thinking like, well, if you got to feed 7 billion goddamn people or whatever, 300, whatever there is in this country, though, 300 something million, 400 million, you're going to need some pesticides. But, I'm trying not to talk on my cell phone anymore with it up to my head. I don't go through that airport security where they fucking use that, X-ray light thing that they're using. I don't go through that thing. I don't fuck with any of that stuff. I try to avoid that as much as I can, while all the time drinking way too much and occasionally smoking a cigar. So I'm the typical fucking hypocrite, where in this room I'm talking holier than thou, and then in the other room I'm a fucking devil. So I don't know. I recommend that people watch that stuff. You just take what you can from it. Maybe you think it's total bullshit and you keep on eating Twix bars and fucking, whatever the fuck else you want to eat. Have at it. Whatever. It's your body. Put in it whatever you want to do. But I'm not going to be that person wagging your finger going, we need to stop these people. They're poisoning fucking people. I let somebody else do that. Somebody else wants to fucking lead the march down the goddamn road. I'll be there. Will I? I don't know. I have no idea. Oh, God, Andrew Jackson would fucking slap me in the face with his powdered wig. All right, girl with no name. Hey, Big Balls Billy, I was in New Orleans for Jazz Fest last weekend, man, and I met an absolutely gorgeous girl. Wow, that's already a great story. Went to a music festival in one of the great music cities, probably the best music city in the goddamn country. Relax, Nashville. And you met a beautiful woman. That's awesome. I like this already. This is a movie I'm watching. First 10 pages, I'm in. We immediately hit it off last Saturday and had a phenomenal night together in the French Quarter. The next day, we exchanged numbers and said our goodbyes, as she lives in California and I'm in Florida. Uh-oh. This entire last week, we've been texting nonstop to each other, and I'm beginning to fall into the first stages of love with this gal. The problem is I do not remember her name, but she has used mine repeatedly. Oh, fuck, dude. We both enjoy jobs where we travel quite a bit. So we are planning on having a George Clooney / Vera Farmiga, I don't know, an up in the air type relationship. We were planning on meeting up in New York on Memorial Day week. My problem is I don't know the best way to figure out what her name is. I feel like straight up asking her name at this point would make me come across as a total douchebag and risk jeopardizing the relationship. Dude, that means at some point in the French Quarter, you've already forgot her fucking name. Oh, God. Oh, my God. This is making me feel nervous. Also, I am afraid that continuing using pronouns as I have been will get me in trouble sooner than later. When this happened in the past, I would just tell the girl to add me on Facebook to get her name that way. However, I was forced to delete my Facebook account in my previous relationship, a move I am regretting more and more each day. And any help on a suave way I can attain this girl's name without coming across as a chauvinistic asshole would be much appreciated. As always, go fuck yourself. Well, there's nothing chauvinistic about forgetting the name. And why did you have to delete your account? What happened? Hell hath no fury. What did you do? Did you do something? Because I would just say, well, why don't you just add your account back up again? This is what you should... You already talked about it on Facebook? Just text her and say... Oh, no, you can't say, where's your account? It's under my name. This is what I would do. Oh, Jesus. I would add... This is what you fucking do. This is what you do. Just create an account under a different name, like your nickname or something stupid, And you can just say like, I just think sometimes these social network things are a little evasion, like an invasion of privacy. And just, oh man, I don't know. This is tricky. Should be like, well, just add me. It's under my name. Do you know what my fucking name is? Oh boy. All right, guys, we're going to need some fucking help on this one because I'm failing miserably. The only thing I can think is get back on fucking Facebook. But when you get back on Facebook, she's going to be like, well, why didn't you just go over and fucking add me? Is she on Twitter? Ask her what her Twitter handle is. There's got to be a way to do it through social media. I really feel at this point that I don't know that you can fucking ask her what her name is. It's too fucking long. at this point to ask her what her name is. And also, to be honest with you, the fact that you had to delete your account, and you've done this before in the past, you sound to me like you're kind of out there crushing it. So I really don't feel too bad for you. And also, you probably, just from a couple of details in that, whatever the fuck you did, I don't know, dude. I mean, who the fuck did you date? Glenn Close? In fucking, you got cheese on your nose, whatever the fucking movie's called. The Attraction. Fatal Attraction, right? Who's kidding who, dude? You fucked around on the other girl, and then she just was saying you're a cheating piece of shit. That's what I'm guessing. And then you had to get off Facebook. That's what I'm guessing, right? So, you did that. You fucked her friend. Dude, fuck this other girl. What did you do? I want to know. I want the second installment of this. What did you do to get kicked off of Facebook? No, you had to take off your account because of a previous relationship. Huh? I can tell you right now, dude, I don't know what the fuck you did, but you're never going to be able to run for political office until you address this part of your life right now, sir. All right? But other than that, I would try to maybe somehow through fucking, oh, Jesus Christ. How do you do it? She's going to be fucking drunk, rummaging through her purse when she goes in to use the bathroom. Ugh. Oh, God. I would judge you if I hadn't done all of that, All right.